What's up, guys? So I'm walking a different path today to go to the grocery store. So I want to take you guys around and kind of show you the outside more. Tell me, first of all, in this video I'm going to talk about a certain type of drug that people use on other people to take advantage of them. It's very dangerous, and I want you guys to watch out for this. So I want to give you guys advice, talk about it, tell you some stories, exactly what I know of the situation over here in Medellin, Colombia. So stay tuned and I'll get to that in a second. But tell me, do you guys like this when I'm walking around and talking to the camera and showing you guys outside, or do y'all prefer the balcony conversations, just me sitting on the balcony and talking to you guys? Let me know. Anyways, so there's this type of drug that it's like a powder form here in Colombia that people use on other people to do someone's gonna come around from behind me to snatch the camera out of my hand, man. I just feel it. Anyways, so there's this drug called scopolamina, okay? And wow, let me come back to you guys in another spot where it's gonna be a little more quiet. One second. Over there, workout area. And it looks like it might not be closed off, but I'm not gonna take a chance. I'm gonna come back to you guys in a bit. What's up, guys? Coming to you with another video real quick about a certain drug here in Colombia that people use on other people to take advantage of them. I want you guys to be careful about this when you guys come over here to Colombia. When I first came and I heard about it, I thought it was fiction. I thought it was impossible that this type of drug is out there and it had this kind of effect on people, but it's true. I've talked to too many people that I trust that either it's happened to them or they know somebody that's happened to. So this drug is called scopolamina in Spanish, and it's basically a powdered form drug. I've never seen it in person. I never had it done to me, thank God. But the way they say it works is if that powder touches your skin and gets into your pores, two things can happen. Either one, you basically do whatever the person wants you to do. You basically follow their commands, and people on the outside, they see you, say you're with the other person, and they see the other people see you with that person. It doesn't look strange because it seems like you're their friend, and you're basically just going and doing whatever they want you to do. The other thing that can happen is it basically just knocks you out cold, and you're out. And the last thing, it kills you. If they give you too much of that drug, it can put you out, it can kill you. So I wanted to come and talk to you about this drug and give you some stories to kind of, so you can understand how to watch out for it. And also at the end I'm gonna give you some tips on what to do to watch out and have this not happen to you. So I know a few stories that I can remember. When I think it was like the first year I moved into my apartment building. Yeah, I was within the first year I was there. There was this one Australian guy living in the building in his apartment, and I didn't see this happen. I just heard about it the next day. But he the next day, the landlord told me, sent out a message to everybody and told us, be careful, don't bring strangers to the apartment, don't go, all that kind of stuff, the warning and stuff. And basically what happened was, he woke the next day, his whole apartment was taken, like everything was taken from it, everything. His computer, his clothes, his watch, everything was stolen from him. And all he can remember and what he told people was that he went out to this one street called La 33 that's actually kind of close to my apartment complex, and is known for having bars and clubs. And I think the section he went to is where there's smaller bars, kind of like hole in the wall kind of places. And he went by himself just to drink, and he made friends with I think a couple guys or a guy or whatever. And he made friends with them, started drinking with them, And the last thing he remembers is, you know, they wanted him to go meet one of their girlfriends, you know, like they had a few girlfriends or whatever, you know, in a different location. But first, let's go into your apartment. That's all he remembers. The next thing that happened, he woke up the next day and everything was gone, you know. And then from a neighbor of his that told me the same story, that a neighbor of his in the apartment complex found him, because the only way that he was found was because while he was under the influence of the drug, I think they gave him a lot, and he was trying to crawl out of his apartment. You know, he was crawling out of his apartment, and then he collapsed on the ground. And the neighbor came out and saw him on the ground collapse, and, you know, called the cops and everything. But that's one situation. So he doesn't remember anything but then he obviously let those people in his apartment that took everything from him and everything. So that's one story. Another story is my girlfriend has a friend from Europe, and he came to visit, you know, Colombia, you know, and he came to visit over here and knew friends of my girlfriend, but he was staying in a different location in his own hotel somewhere. And he went out one night again to a bar, and he went out drinking, and next thing he knows, he's waking up in the middle of the street with everything gone. You know, he was beaten up, he got beaten up real bad, and he got everything stolen from him. So, and this dude's big. I mean, he was like 6'5" and close to 300 pounds. Big, you know, European guy. And that happened to him. You know, he didn't remember anything. He was in the bar. Next thing he knows, he's waking up in the middle of the street, or in the back alley, beaten up, and everything stolen from him. He made friends in the bar. That's what he remembers too. And then next thing you know, he's woken up in the street. So that's another story I know. Now let me give you guys some suggestions and tips on how to prevent this, okay, from happening to you. What you have to understand is, here in Colombia, people are super friendly. You know, they're very hospitable, nice people. But if you go to a bar, especially if you go by yourself, and first of all, you shouldn't be going to the bar by yourself. If you do go to the bar by yourself, have extreme caution. But if you're there and somebody's just being really friendly to you for no reason at all, coming up close to you and it's being super friendly, wanting to buy you drinks, you know, trying to get up close on you. It could be a guy and it could be a girl. Girls do this too to people. I would say be careful. That's not common here. Buenas. No tengo. That's not common here. So if that's happening, kind of make your distance. Also watch your drink, you know, of course, it's obvious. And don't let people get too close to you and touch you and stuff. Now, if the girl is like obviously a working girl, be careful as well, because this happens. Like, say you guys go to Parquilleras and there's working girls out there, just be careful. I mean, these girls do this kind of stuff. So, you know, that's the other tip. And yeah, just don't be too open and too friendly with people. The people that are very friendly with you and want to get close, just be aware that that's not common here. Most Colombians are actually quite suspicious of others, so for them just to approach you and just start talking to you for no reason, you know, gotta be careful. So anyways, that's my video of the drug that you need to watch out for, the type of how they put it, how that happens, and how that can happen to you. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Man, I'm sorry I'm kind of talking kind of slow and out of it right now, but this lockdown is really getting to me mentally. And yeah, so I just can't wait till this is all over so I can actually start doing interesting and fun stuff with you guys and show you more of Colombia, Medellin. But subscribe and let me know what you guys think. Take care.